Hello everyone and welcome. Today I have something a little bit different for you. I'm in a collab with a few other simmers and this is what I'm going to be building in today. So as you can see there, this is up on the gallery under MenaBuchner and it is called Anchorpoint on Main, and it is a large apartment building with 6 apartments, and I am building one of them. So it is a 2-level apartment build, so I'm building them each as separate rooms. I did forget the stairs so I did have to tweak it a little bit afterwards, but I will show you a couple of pics of what it looked like. I didn't have to change too much, just a few things near the front door. Good times. So the apartment is set up with a downstairs apartment, which is going to be the living area. So it's going to be the kitchen, the dining, and the living room. And then in the upstairs area, it's going to be the bedroom with a walk-in wardrobe and a bathroom. So it is a luxe build, so it is quite a deluxe building. So we went for more luxurious builds in this, and that's the vibe. And I went for quite a neutral tone for the colouring. So I've used the Home Chef Hustle kitchen here, as you can see. I'm just getting that together down here in the beautiful light pastel green, which I absolutely adore. Oh boy. Oh, tongue-tied. So it was a lot of fun actually doing this collaboration and just working out how to make the build work. I'm just playtesting the chairs to make sure that they're positioned okay. And yeah, just working out how to put these. I don't build like a lot of apartments or anything like that, so it was quite exciting just to try and puzzle this all out and how I wanted to do it. And this is a pre-build for the For Rent pack, which is coming out very soon. So this is available up on the gallery, as I mentioned, and you can actually watch the tour video with all of the tours on Mena's channel. So I will link that in the description below for you as well. So if you wanted to go check out all the other builds in this apartment, which is absolutely gorgeous, and there are some amazing builders doing some amazing work in here, I recommend that you go down to the description after you finish watching this video, click the link and go see what we did. It's not too long a tour as well, so it's something you can just go and see straight after this one. So I'm just getting the little bits and pieces of clutter up in the kitchen. So just working my way through the different things. So I love that the cool kitchen stuff clutter. I think it's absolutely lovely and basically use it all the time. And then when you combine the cool kitchen stuff with the Home Chef Hustle pack, I mean, it's just like so much good kitchen stuff. I love it. Those are both, they're actually really good stuff packs that I use all the time. I know people don't love the cool kitchen one so much. I think because it was, I don't know, I didn't get that when it first came out, and I basically just got it for the build buy stuff. So I think from a gameplay perspective it wasn't so great, but yeah, from a build buy perspective, which is absolutely what I bought it for, I really like it. I use it all the time and it was great value for money for me. Yeah, and the Home Chef Hustle pack is just amazing. By the way, if you haven't got it, I highly recommend it. It's got 2 amazing aspirations. The food stall is so much fun, and like the aspirations are actually quite challenging. I don't know if you've watched my Home Chef Hustle aspiration series, which is currently running on the channel. But yeah, if you haven't, I recommend go check it out, because it's actually quite interesting working through the aspiration and seeing some of the different things you can do. Like you can sell spoiled food on the food stall and stuff like that. It's actually a lot of fun, and I found the aspiration quite challenging. So I absolutely love the build buy stuff. Like the kitchen stuff is just incredible. The cast stuff, I mean, it was fine. There was some nice stuff in there. Is it stuff that I'll use all the time? Probably not, but for specialized like kitchen cookery kind of stuff, like for uniforms for restaurants and stuff. I think absolutely, I think a lot of the cast stuff would be fantastic for that. There was a couple of hairs in that I really enjoyed and will use and do use. Yeah, so the cast, yeah. But the build buy stuff, yes, and the gameplay, excellent. So well worth it. If you haven't bought the Home Chef Hustle pack, I yeah, would definitely recommend that pack, the stuff pack for that, if you get the chance. So I'm just doing little bits and pieces of clutter around here, so you can sort of see what I'm going for in terms of the tone and the vibe is very soft. Definitely going soft. I went with a light mint on the walls. And I'm going to contrast that with a darker wood floor, which I think actually works really nicely with the doors that Mena had chosen for the inside, for the outside their exterior doors, and also the windows with the growing together pack as well, that you can see there. So just working out what I want to do as far as the lounge layout goes. So decided to do something a little bit different. I'm just building like a little I don't know if this worked or not. Did it work? Oh yeah, no, I think it did. So I'm just building like a little custom kind of couch thing, and I'm using like, just me testing it there. I'm using the kitchen hanging counters, like the little half tile ones, and I use those against a wall and then make it like a little half wall and put some more against that half wall and then spin it around, put it down, and then you can like put a couch on top of it. I do have a video in my tips and tricks section, I think, on how to do that. So if you are interested in using that little trick, there is a tip video in my tips and tricks playlist, which does show a little quick way how to do that. I think it's the custom couch short. So I'm just deciding what I want to do for the entertainment side of things. Something I'm really into at the moment is actually the tiny home, tiny living, whatever it's called, stuff pack. They have like the TV unit with the two bookshelves, and they actually sit together so nicely, and I'm just like, oh, this is such a perfect little TV entertainment like setup. So that is actually what I've ended up going for, and I've done it in the white, as you can see there, and I'm just putting little bits and pieces of clutter into the little cabinets and stuff, and just to make it look a little bit more lived in. So it is really starting to take shape. I'm just doing like another little hall area over by the other door, but I will come back to that later. I was decided I wanted to just work on something in this corner. This will change a little bit when I get the stairs in, because the stairs are actually going to be right against the wall off to the side there, so some of this stuff will change a little bit, but this stuff over here in this corner will not, because it is absolutely fine. So just doing the deluxe, modern deluxe, no, it's deluxe something. It's the kit that isn't modern luxe, it's the other one. Deluxe or something, I don't remember. It's that little hall table. So I was fussing around with the couches for a little while just to find a square end couch that would link together in the corner quite nicely. So I went with this one, which I don't know which couch it is, but I'm putting the modern luxe cushions on there, I know that much. But anyway, I end up fussing around with it for quite a while, but then end up obviously having to delete it all anyway when I add the stairs in. But there is actually two versions of this build up on the gallery. So there is the non-stair version if you just want like one of the sections, so you don't, obviously you can add stairs out externally or whatever you want to do, or you can get like the version that has space for the stairs as well. So they are both up on the gallery. So if you want to download them and do something with them, then you are welcome to. VelvettB is my name on the gallery. It's my name on the channel. It's my name on pretty much everywhere. So those cozy little couches are coming together very nicely. I'm just getting some paintings up on the wall just to add a little bit more life. I can't believe I forgot the stairs. That's classic me. Ah, boy. I had it in my head that like the stairs were external for some reason, not internal. I don't know. Anyway, it's all coming together very nicely, and I really love just how soft and gentle it kind of feels. It just feels quite neutral and welcoming. That's the vibe I got from it anyway. I think it's really pretty. I actually do end up coming up with a really nice rug for this corner. I can't remember which one it was, but I felt like it worked really nicely. Oh, it's that one. That's right. It's from the Get Famous rug collection. Alrighty, so now it is time to move into the bedroom. So let's see how this evolves, because I can tell you it looks nothing like this. Oh boy. Well, that's where I began anyhow. So okay, we're making some progress. I think that's about the wall that we go with, but it's definitely not the bed, I don't think. So it took me a little while just to figure out how I wanted this to be laid out. I sort of knew exactly where I wanted the little mini study area of all things. So I definitely wanted like a little computer in the corner. I knew that. Again, this will change a little bit. I actually think it's still there, the computer, like in a different version of, but the stairs actually come up through that little corner. So this does change a little bit. As I mentioned, I'll show you guys a couple of pics at the end of the video as to what it looks like with the stairs, but the build as I'm building it now is also available on the gallery as is, but it is a little bit different if you want to download the whole apartment building, which is Anchorpoint on Main from MenaBuchner, then yeah, it does look a little bit different because of the stairs, but we get there. So how I've divided up the space is we've got the two balconies on the either end of the bedroom. This little space here that I'm flicking through at the moment is going to be the walk-in wardrobe, and then off to the right is going to be the bathroom. So it's not like a huge space for the bathroom, unfortunately. I kind of probably would have liked for a luxe build to have like a bit more space for a bathroom, but it is what it is. I could have probably made a bigger space, but you know, I was working with the shape of the room that I had, and yeah, a bigger bathroom was going to be a challenge, a big challenge. And I wanted to have like, you know, a decent amount of space for a really nice bedroom, because it is a luxe build, so you want to have a nice, large, relaxed, big bedroom in a build like that. That's what I kind of feel anyway. So I'm just getting like the little bits and pieces of clutter onto the dresser, into the walk-in wardrobe, and I did like big mirrors in there, and yeah, kept it pretty simple, but I think you get the gist of what it is. So then moving into the bathroom, once again just keeping it pretty simple with the flooring and the tile on the wall, which I think might be Sparday. What did I do? I did the growing together stuff, I think. Obviously I couldn't fit in a bath because it wasn't quite a large enough space, but went with a shower instead on there. And I'm just using like a little divider, and that came with Snowy Escape. It's actually that divider is super useful. I use it quite a lot, particularly in bathrooms, but for a few different things. But you know, you can just use it just to section off like a little area, and it's quite a useful little thing for, you know, hiding the toilet, stuff like that. So just getting in like little bits and pieces of clutter from the bathroom clutter kit, and just like the usual bits and pieces of clutter for like the hand towel, which is from Get Together. And I love that plant at the moment. It's from Tiny Home Living, the Tiny Home Living stuff pack, and yeah, I don't know, I'm just using it in lots of things at the moment. I think because I was going through and just looking at all the color swatches, and I was like, oh, hang on, there's like some really nice swatches of this. It's not just like boring plain old white. So yeah, I kind of want to change that bathroom in hindsight, but it's a bit late now. Oh yeah, I'm building with some on the lot, so I ran out of money. I'm using the UI cheat mod, which I'm not much of a person for using mods, to be honest. I've only recently started doing it, and I've got MCCC, the command center one, and I've got the UI cheat one, and just being able to like change the like money like I just did there, and like you can change the weather and stuff like that for like photos and stuff. I find it super useful. So UI cheats I absolutely love for doing little bits and pieces around the place. So this is coming together. I think that's the Dream Home Decorator bed. I deliberately steered away from using the modern luxe bed because I've kind of been using that in a lot of builds lately, and I wanted to do something else. It's like, yeah, I love that bed. I love it so much, and I wanted to use it. I was just like, I want to use it, but I need to mix it up. So I went with the Dream Home Decorator bed, and I actually think that was a nice choice because it works really nicely in that room, and I like that it has got like a little pattern on the sheets and the pillows there. So yeah, I think that adds like a little point of difference there. I think that's really cute. I don't think I kept that rug. Oh no, seems a bit blendy to me. Anywho, we'll see. So I decided on a fireplace in the bedroom and the modern luxe TV because it looks pretty. It looks pretty as a picture, you might say. And just adding in like the little wood that you get with the werewolf pack. That's actually quite handy for by fires. I'm just putting in light switches. I'm also into light switches at the moment. You know, you just go through like these little phases with your building, where you do like these little different things, and I realized that I never put light switches in my builds, and I was like, I'm trying to remember to. I'm also bad with remembering about ceilings too. So those are a couple of things that I'm trying to work on remembering, just as like little detail things. I think those little details do matter sometimes. Particularly if you're going in and you're playing with it, you go, oh look, this has a light switch like a real house. I mean, that's nice, isn't it? That's the kind of thing I'd get excited about because I'm a little nerd who loves building. Such a building nerd. Anyway, so I'm using the Modern Luxe seating in the corner there, and that is the Book Nook Kit little end table. I don't know which, I feel like that's a Seasons candles or something like that, but I could be wrong. So I'm just working on something to go in the corner beside that, and I ended up on a vase. I wanted to do something different from just another plant there. And then I'm using this beautiful big painting from City Living and a couple more plants because I knew I had more plants going in, so I was like, I don't want to put plants in by the fire. I want to do something else because, yeah. Plants do add like a lot of life to a build, don't they? I mean, I'm not a planty person in real life, so I don't have like a lot of plants around my house. I've got like one half dead cactus on my windowsill, and that's about it. So there's like, you know, not a lot of plants around my house, but it's really nice to put them in builds where I don't have to take care of them. So that's a better thing for me. Pixel plants, thanks very much, I'll have those. And I really love these like little trio of cactuses as well. I'm really into those at the moment, because once again there's a whole lot of stuff that I haven't really looked at the swatches properly on. I just look at the first swatch, and sometimes the first swatch isn't that great. I'm just like, this isn't going to be great, so I just kind of ignore it. And yeah, there's a few things that I've ignored that I'm starting to use more. So it's like the long little planter and that little trio of cactuses. They've got some really nice little swatches in that as well. So using the Desert Luxe kit couch and end table there, the growing together lights, just doing the little balcony area on the outside, and that's the little Seasons chair there. Just add like a little nice fresh green and a nice plant as well. So it's just like a nice little area where you can sit out on the evening and enjoy a nice evening, I guess. So I did something similar-ish on the other end. I decided to add in like a chess table. I thought that would be quite nice to sit out in the evenings and look out over the city or whatever it's going to be in Tomarang, and yeah, spend some time together. Because I think, you know, you could see a couple in here, a modern sort of couple, maybe an elderly couple actually, who have got the kids out of house and they've moved into a smaller one-bedroom luxe apartment. They've got, you know, money to spend in their retirement, and yeah, I could see them living here. So let's take a tour of what we did. So you can sort of see the living space here. This is the original living space that we've just built. So it's all very much very soft, got the tones of green in there, and also the neutrals and the cream and whites. And I think that's come together really nicely, and I love all the plants and just how much life they give the room. But I feel like, you know, it's classy and modern and luxe, and that's exactly what I was going for. So I am very happy with how it turned out. And little bits and pieces of clutter around here that do give it a lived-in feel as well. And I think the kitchen's actually fairly big for the living space that we had to work with too. So I was quite happy with how that came together. And look at all that clutter up there. So then heading upstairs, we've got the little study area with the shelves, and we've got the bedroom, sort of block that off. I think that's the Get Famous dividers as well, is it? I think maybe, possibly. And bringing in like touches of green into this room as well. Or no, not as much green as what's downstairs, but definitely touches of green. And then you've got the nice cozy fireplace and the TV above it, so you can have a nice relaxing time in your bedroom and watch some TV if you feel like it. And then you can sort of see the dressing area and the bathroom. And then heading downstairs, again, this is the stairs, so this is what I've done downstairs to change that around, so you can sort of see the stairs going up there. I've done another like custom couch there on the corner, and then that's the bedroom upstairs with the stairs, and then hopefully we'll get a shot of, yeah, the little study nook there and the stairs coming up there. And that's what I did to change it. So I want to say thank you so much for watching this build. I hope you enjoyed, and I do hope you go check out the collab as well on Mena's channel. It's well worth it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.